What is up, dudes and lady does? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Tonight, we've got Dragunity cards, a new spell, and a new trap that I want to go ahead and take a look at here. Because this did catch me off guard. Like, randomly, I was like, I don't know why, but like okay. Here's my mindset. Most structure decks come with like 6-ish new cards for the archetype. I think we already have exactly 5 Dragunity cards that have been revealed for the structure deck, and maybe even 6, but we also got like a Dragunity promo revealed, so I was kind of like, okay, that's probably the end of it. So I wasn't expecting this. I haven't read these at all. I was going to be completely blind, but I just wasn't expecting it, so it kind of shocked me when I saw it, but I'm into it, and let's get into it, okay? This is how the Dragunity slew Trishula. Love the word slew. Anyway, let's start off with a spell here. First up, we have Dragunity Draft. You can only activate this card, a card with this name once per turn. First effect, when this card is activated, you can target one level 4 or lower Dragunity monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay, some graveyard recursion. Not terrible. If it was a Monster Reborn, that might already warrant it being played in the deck. I mean, I know people are already looking at playing like Crusadia Guard Dragon and stuff as extenders, but this is still pretty good. We'll see. I think a lot of their stuff doesn't have once per turn, so that could still be good. Second effect, if a Dragunity monster with an original level of 5 or higher attacks, it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of the damage step. Alright, that's like a decent little thing. I mean, it's a decent interaction, but a lot of stuff, like Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2020, a lot of stuff is happening prior to the battle phase, so like, even though that is some nice, like, protection, like, people have quick effects that they can fire off, like, as you try to enter battle. So that's not the craziest thing in the world, but I wonder how good this is. I mean, I'm no Dragunity player, so I don't know exactly how important this add back is. If it is good, if it's not good, I don't know. If you do know, let me know down below how good that add back is, how crucial it is, if it lets you play through certain hand traps and stuff. Definitely let me know down below. All right, and next we have, oh, lo and behold, a counter trap for another archetype. Good. This is Dragunity Void or Dragunity Purgatory. I'm thinking Void sounds better for the TCG. I don't know if that translation's gonna fly. Anyway, of course, it's a counter trap card. You can only activate it once per turn. This card reads, if you control a Dragunity Synchro monster, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, negate the activation, and if you do, banish it. Then, if you control a level 10 Dragunity monster, one Dragunity monster you control gains attack equal to the number of cards banished face up times 100. Okay. Alright. First off, all you have to do is control Dragunity Synchro, negates a spell or trap. It's fine. I don't know how searchable this card is in the archetype, how easily it searches any Dragunity card. No, doesn't, can Romulus search any Dragunity card, or does it only search the field spell? That's a good question. Let me take a look here. Dragunity Romulus. Let me see. This was not the best way to do this. Let me do it here. Here we go. We're doing it live. You can add one Dragunity Spell Trap or Dragon Vein. Okay, so technically Romulus just searches you this if you already had field spells. So that's actually not too terrible. It's a very easy search then. In that instance, you just at that point have to get to a Dragunity Synchro. It's decent. But honestly, from what I've already seen from Dragunity, I've already seen people, if you look at like Phoenix Flair's live streams, he has some videos out already on like the new Dragunity stuff and how they can like play through Nibiru and all this, set up like crazy boards. I don't know if this stuff is needed. It kind of feels like a little bit extra. This card's definitely a brick that you don't want to draw. You want to search it out, but Romulus is like always searching you either Ravine or Lance or whatever the other spell is that can like equip you from deck or something. It's pretty good. It's a nice extender. But yeah, I honestly don't know if these are even going to be playable. I guess like in a very, very pure Dragunity deck where you're trying to end on like the big synchros that have negates, and then also end on this set so you can protect yourself from Dark Ruler, Lightning Storm, evenly, that stuff. That is definitely nice. That is one of the things that does make this card interesting specifically is as much as Dragon Link looks pretty strong, it is another deck that it like, oh, Dark Ruler, oof, that's kind of tough. If they can't end on the a Morphage card that negates spells, of course. So it's kind of a weird situation. I'm curious how playable they are. If this is playable, it's a one-of. It's a one-of that you can search to like make your board immune to Dark Ruler, essentially. And this guy, I'd have to learn. I'd have to learn how good it is to get a card back from hand to Dragunity. It's any level 4 or lower, so that's pretty nice. But we'll have to see. So if you know, let me know down below on your opinions on these cards. I think they're decent. I don't think they're bad, but I think we already saw the best of what this structure deck is going to have for Dragunities. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.